Alright guys, today was the Nizhny Novgorod Kremlin day, so I headed towards the center to check out these red brick walls and see what waited for me inside. My first stop when I got inside was this stone commemorating the founding of the city in 1221. Then I headed over to the Nizhny State Art Museum. They had a great collection of old icons, some of them dating back to the 15th century. This one was my favorite, not sure why. Then I headed upstairs to check out their more contemporary art. I like this one. Who's talking shit? And then on the third floor, they had this exhibit about bees for some reason, which was cool. Then I joined an excursion along the Kremlin walls themselves, which were built in the early 16th century to defend against the raiding that the city had endured since its founding on the eastern border of Slavic civilization. These walls lost their function after Ivan the Terrible took the city of Kazan around 1550, from which much of the raiding had originated, but I'll leave that story for later. It also got some use during the time of troubles, for those in the know. I was getting hungry, so I crossed under the Dmitry Tower, the Kremlin's largest, and then through Mali Square with this little fountain to get to Shtaler, a table in Russian. It's right across from the Kremlin. This one-trick pony does its one thing exceptionally well, making pies. I got the mushroom, potato, and onion pie with a mug of tea. Walked past the Kremlin again to get to my next stop, but first I had to say what's up to Valery Chkalev, the Soviet test pilot who flew for 63 hours straight across the North Pole from Moscow to Vancouver, aviation first. Then I checked out a local landmark, the longest staircase in Russia, the Chkalev Stairs, self-explanatory. Made it to the Rukavishnikov Mansion, an exhibition space located inside a 19th century mansion once belonging to the Rukavishnikov merchant family, who made their money in the trade fairs that were massive here in the 19th century. A lot of beautiful rooms, each one had a theme. I saw this model boat of the Russian river boat called the Allegheny. Always funny when you get those American connections. A lot of gorgeous rooms. There's the ballroom where they still hold events today. My next stop was the Kremlin's Arsenal building, which now houses the National Center of Contemporary Art. The first floor was given to a collection of photographs taken of the citizens of Nizhny Novgorod throughout the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, while the upstairs was given to an international art collective focusing on humanity's relationship to the environment with artists from China, Japan, South Korea, Russia. It was pretty impressive. On my way to dinner, I saw these two who rallied a popular army to repel a Polish invasion in 1612. Then down by the riverbank, I saw this pleasant sight. You never know what you're going to see here. Dinner was at a cute little restaurant by the river called Pyatkin, which made me feel like a rich merchant back in his mansion after a great trading day at the fair. My first course was salo, salted pork fat and their house pickles with a Hefeweizen and an apple kvass. Second course was a bowl of their Volga ucha fish soup with little fish cake. And I finished it off with fried pike on some potato pancakes and a cream sauce. And that'll do it for today.